What up, y'all? What's good? What's going on with y'all, man? On this Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? Just on here chilling, man. You know, just gathering thoughts, you see what I'm saying? Trying to prepare myself for this little live, man. But what's going on with y'all, man? It's got hot. It's hot out here in California now. Now I can say it's hot. You see what I'm saying? It's hitting the 90s, so it's hot enough. Yeah, man. So, you know what I mean? I've just been chilling, man. Just trying to do my thing, man. Just hold it down like I can, man. This is crazy. I just been seeing all this stuff going on. Um, you know, I usually stay on my political stuff, man. On my just a world event type stuff that I be on. But every now and then, I mean, I don't really like to get on the celebrity stuff, man, because the celebrity stuff I don't trust. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to the celebrities, I don't know what's real or fake. Um, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what's real or fake. So um, that's the thing about that. You don't never know when these people are in and out of character. So I don't like to be on it, and just like really talk about incidences that go on with these people because it could just be a ritual a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? It could be just something that they got to do to get to a certain level. I don't know. So I don't know. It's just really weird how a lot of this stuff play out any damn way. Really funky. Like yeah. So this Ice Cube over here is going in, man, on the Hollywood on the industry, man. So it's interesting how this dude is going in on the industry, man. So I'm just really just really tripping off this whole situation about you know what I'm saying how um, how just he basically calling out the industry. You know what I'm saying, saying that the Jamie Foxx thing was linked to taking certain things. So um, I'm just really tripping off that, man. But see people, you say stuff like that, man, and you say strong things and certain things that are true. You see what I'm saying, and things that have fact and truth to back it up too, man. It's like you say certain things, people don't like it. You see what I'm saying? They don't like it at all, man. But they're with the establishment. They're gonna try to go against what you say. Um, I just be tripping off that, man. But I'm not surprised. I don't be surprised at all when it comes down to certain things like that, man. You got to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? You have to be the outside person to these people, the powers that be, or the powers that don't be. You see what I'm saying? You have to be the person. You see what I'm saying? That is sticking out, is standing out. Um, you got to be crazy to these people, man. For in order for them to push propaganda on you and try to make the other people not believe you. You see what I'm saying? And not make your word credible at all, man. So I'm just tripping. Yeah, man. So I mean, I'm not surprised, but I mean, I was hearing some things about the thing with Jamie Foxx, man. I mean, I don't know. You already know what I think a lot of this stuff be, but I was hearing about stuff like that with Jamie Foxx. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there is some truth to the situation or something, man. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just and then it was weird too because it make you think because they kept saying unknown, unknown causes, unknown this and unknown like you know what I'm saying? Like why would you not? And see that lets you know too. The news says a lot about the mainstream media because why would you even say you know what I'm saying? Unknown this or that, but you're gonna report on the story. You can give us this and use the hospital, but you're not gonna say you're gonna straight up say unknown. Um, it's like what happened to him. You see what I'm saying? But see, and it make you think if it was because the JAB, if it was because of that, it make you think is that why the media or whoever's not saying what happened to him? I don't know. You see, so I'm just like, but at the same time, it can be scripted. I'm just looking at it from a couple of different ways, man. So um, it's just weird. You see what I'm saying? I'm not putting past nothing past nobody. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause like I said, you don't know when who or when they're out of character. So, yeah, man. So I'm gonna play a couple of things real quick on here, man, about this, man. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's an interesting thing. Um, like I mean, it could be like this is just Hollywood. This is just some performance type shit. I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be the judge of this situation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could put your thoughts in it and your 2 cents along with me. So let me go on and play something real quick, man. You know, it's interesting how this be, man. And I'm gonna start timing this better too, man, because I just randomly jump on here and just send this out to people. It doesn't work like that. I expect people to watch. It don't really work like that. So I'm gonna start doing my stuff hours, days in advance. You know that's better. Okay. Let me see. All right. I don't want to play nothing too long. You know, I don't want to play nothing to where they're gonna try to come at me either. Right? Because you know I'll be dissecting. Y'all know I'll be dissecting these shits down, man. Especially when they talk about mass shootings. I'll just be like, oh, okay. Because the script be all over the place and they'll change. It's like if something's really genuine, how does it change? So all right. So look, check this out. This is what's the name, right here, right. So this is Fair Use Act of 1976 under Section 107. This basically gives me fair use to report on this video for commentary purposes or educational purposes. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna go on here. I gotta share this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the hell is going on over here with this or that. With that, you gotta sound like from Tennessee or something. All right.
Names, but if you follow the money, you go high enough, you start to see, okay, this is an industry. Same people who own the labels own the prisons. And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And that's cool. We can do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We still on the rise without these motherfuckers. So we don't need them. You don't need them.
Ice Cube just exposed Hollywood elites for satanic rituals. This is what he had to say in the video that has now been taken down, blocked from every social media.
In light of recent events, I feel compelled to use this platform to share what's been happening behind the scenes, something I've been hesitant to talk about. I want to expose what is truly going on in Hollywood, to shed light on what many have been whispering about, but few have dared to say out loud. It's about time that you, my fans, get to hear the unfiltered truth. Many elites in this industry are involved in some shocking activities, practices that have roots.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest just had terrible internet issues? They were blurry, they were freezing, you could almost hardly hear them. Well, with local recordings from StreamYard, you'll be able to download a perfect quality video from your guest after the show. This means that no matter what you or your guest's internet connection is like, you'll be able to download the perfect high quality recording every single time. You can also download both a separate audio and a separate video file for the hosts and guests. Now with StreamYard, you can have freeze-free studio quality recordings on any connection, anywhere in the world. You can choose to download them, stream them later, or edit and repurpose them. It's your turn to test out local recordings today, now available on StreamYard.
Have you been thinking about success all wrong? You already work hard. You already took big steps. So why is it so hard to reach the next level? Is it because
in what can only be described as satanic rituals? I know it's a heavy thing to digest and many might dismiss it outright, but I assure you these things are happening. We see cries for help, even in a seemingly casual Instagram live. You got to look beneath the surface. As fans, as consumers of media, you need to be aware of this reality. Our fight isn't just against exploitation and discrimination anymore, it's far more complex. I urge you to remain critical, to question everything, and most importantly, to stand by the truth, no matter how unsettling it may be.
Ice Cube has ultimately clarified the real reason behind his ban from Hollywood movie making. He asserts that the industry's gatekeepers leveraged his unvaccinated status as a pretext to remove him from the projects he was involved in. Ice Cube recently shared on Joe Rogan's podcast how he rejected a movie role worth $9 million due to his unvaccinated status. During the interview, he highlighted that major Hollywood production houses have made vaccination a mandatory requirement for actors. He had a significant monetary offer on the table for a role, yet he made the decision not to proceed with vaccination. Ice Cube alleged that suddenly every Hollywood producer had issued a mandate stating that those unvaccinated, including actors and studio staff, would not be allowed to work. He inferred this must have been a directive from the studios given that producers have differing viewpoints. Some of these producers, despite their personal views, communicated this mandate to Ice Cube and his team, asserting that without vaccination, his presence in the movies would not be permissible. Despite being unvaccinated, Ice Cube was unperturbed by the subsequent lack of work. What surprised him, however, was the emergence of news stories explaining his absence from the silver screen. He stated, "I hadn't publicized this situation, I hadn't announced my vaccination status or dissuaded others from getting vaccinated, nor did I attribute my exit from the movie to my decision to remain unvaccinated, yet somehow the news got out. Perhaps the Hollywood Reporter or another media outlet leaked the story." He found it odd that in light of HIPAA laws protecting medical privacy, his vaccination status had been broadcast and sold as news. He speculated that someone within Hollywood had informed the press, as neither he nor his team had disclosed this information. The Hollywood Reporter and other significant news outlets made his vaccination status and consequential loss of movie role public knowledge. They were accused by Ice Cube of releasing his private medical records without consent. Reports spread about his exit from Sony's upcoming comedy Oh Hell No, where he was supposed to co-star with Jack Black due to a vaccination requirement from the producers. With Black's injury during a filming of Conan's final episode leading to a delayed production start and Ice Cube's departure, the studio was left scrambling for a replacement. While he refused the vaccine, Ice Cube had been active in promoting pandemic-related safety measures. He was recognized by a college in Oklahoma for donating 2,000 face masks as PPE. In April 2020, during the COVID-19 lockdowns, he launched Check Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself branded t-shirts featuring him wearing a mask. The sales proceeds were directed towards aiding frontline health workers. Ice Cube noted attempts to pressure him into getting vaccinated were fruitless. "They tried to publicize my personal affairs, apply pressure on me, people around me telling me how foolish I was, urging me to get vaccinated so I could partake in the movie. No matter the amount, even $20 million, it was never going to happen." Joe Rogan, the podcast host, expressed his full support.
See, I mean, what does that let y'all know, man? It's just like, damn, that's crazy, you know. He takes a stand against something, and they just like, hell with that. I mean, that says a lot to me. That says a lot, you know. It's just like grown ass man with grown kids, you know what I'm saying? But see, that lets you know, man. It's like this money is everything. Is and this fame and this social power and this prestige and all this shit that comes with that. You know, that's everything to these people, man. It's just like, and these people aren't gonna go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? You know, for the people that's giving them all this damn money, they're not gonna go against the grain for them. They're not going to go against the grain for the establishment. You know what I'm saying? They do whatever the establishment tells them to do. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just be honest, you know? Crazy, though, man. Like, imagine you standing firm on something, people in your ear telling you, but you know who that is. You know what I'm saying? It's them people, you know?
Support for Ice Cube's stance, suggesting that health couldn't be traded for money and addressing the concerns about forced vaccinations. In a previous episode of the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, Ice Cube affirmed that his refusal to receive the COVID-19 vaccine had cost him a $9 million acting role. He declared, "I turned down a movie because I didn't want to submit to the jab," thereby confirming circulating reports. He further expressed his frustration with the pressures he was experiencing to get vaccinated, stating, "I rejected a $9 million offer. I didn't want the jab. It's not right to pressure me into getting it. I'm uncertain of my standing in Hollywood now." When one of the podcast hosts proposed that Ice Cube could pivot from Hollywood to streaming platforms, he responded, "That's what Hollywood thinks. They're on their own agenda, but I have my plans too."
Get your free copy of my new best-selling book, Commercial Real Estate Investing for Beginners. All you have to do is click on the link below and a copy will be sent to you instantly. Hi, I'm Peter Harris. I'm the author of this book. I'm also the author of one of the most successful commercial real estate books out there in print today, and that is Commercial Real Estate Investing for Dummies. So why am I giving away this book to you for free today? Well, first of all, this is the book I wish I had when I first started. And secondly, I'm hoping that this book will help you get on the right track from the very beginning and avoid some of the mistakes I made when I first started. So who was this book written for? It was written for you, for the aspiring commercial real estate investor, for the beginning commercial real estate investor. So let's discover what's in this book. Number one, I'm going to share with you what is commercial real estate. Yes, it is a big building, but also it is a very powerful means of generating true generational wealth and true long-term wealth. Number two, I'm going to share with you why commercial. Why should you invest in commercial? I'm going to give you compelling reasons that are both life-changing and long-lasting. Number three, 7 habits. I'm going to give you the 7 habits of highly successful commercial real estate investors. Next, 10 real estate commercial opportunities that exist today. I will give you those, all right? These are for the beginning commercial real estate investor. Next, getting started. How to get started. I'm going to give you the tools. And as equally important,
Probed about the possibility of leaving Hollywood to pursue independent productions, Ice Cube hinted at having numerous projects in the pipeline. He said he was indeed considering it and was actively working towards it. In a past episode of Hotboxing with Mike Tyson, Ice Cube had an in-depth conversation with Mike Tyson covering a range of topics, including his ban from Hollywood. When Tyson's co-host Matt Barnes inquired about Ice Cube's forthcoming film projects, the rapper said, "I'm always working on something, right now I didn't get vaccinated." So, Ice Cube had also previously made an appearance on Mike Tyson's Hotboxing with Mike Tyson podcast. During the episode, they discussed a variety of topics, one of which was his ban from Hollywood. Ice Cube stated, "Hollywood for a time chose not to work with me because of that, his vaccination status." In the podcast, he touched upon his admiration for Tyson, considering him nothing less than a superhero. He also discussed his collaborative.
I mean, and then that's too, man. They was coercing these people and saying, you can't, work or do this and that without the shot and everything. It was crazy, man. It's just like, I mean, damn, man. Just let you know, when people, when this government, when this establishment wants control, they'll take control. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. We like all little fries to these people. When they want to take establishment, when they want to take control of establishment, they'll do it, and they're gonna do, exactly that. Take control of, and that's taking control of us, the regular people. If you think about it, you see what I'm saying? That's taking control of us like a mug all day. So um, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a crazy situation. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's what these people sign up for. I'm talking about the government is have tries to control us. The regular people, but the establishment is like, what I'm saying, the industry and all that. What I'm saying, got one up on these people. So I mean, I ain't surprised though, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not surprised.
Project Mount Westmore with other rap icons like Snoop Dogg, Too Short, and E40. Ice Cube then shared his future plans with Tyson, criticizing Hollywood for their reluctance to work with him due to his vaccination status. He optimistically added, "Perhaps they'll regain their sensibilities. Regardless, we're concurrently working on numerous independent projects." As Ice Cube unraveled why he felt ostracized and gatekept by Hollywood, he also released a video expressing that he wasn't a part of the privileged Hollywood elite club, much to the industry's disdain. He recounted the difficulties he had faced due to this exclusion and his decision to remain independent. Ice Cube went on an extensive discourse about his alienation from the elites and gatekeepers of the entertainment and sports industries. He emphasized his intentional decision to stay independent, which he believes irritates insiders because he resists the common path. Ice Cube felt that certain groups were obstructing his work due to his stance and his refusal to join the mainstream Hollywood circle. He declared, however, that he was determined to overcome any hurdles thrown his way. Ice Cube also discussed his co-founded Big Three basketball league with entertainment executive Jeff Quatnetz, which he believes was not receiving due attention in mainstream media due to his standing in Hollywood. He also speculated that his contract with Black America, which urges the NFL to redirect more business towards Black companies in various sectors, could be another reason for the dismissal of his basketball league. Planning a comprehensive podcast tour to discuss these issues, Ice Cube mentioned his discontent with the gatekeepers who have been ignoring his Big Three basketball league ever since he launched his contract with Black America ahead of the 2020 presidential election. Previously, Ice Cube had advocated for Hollywood studios to introduce some form of reparation.
Crazy because he, after he launched that contract for Black America, people stopped messing with him. See, that lets you know. I bet you was so-called Europeans too, though. I bet you was a lot of Democratic, them shield entertainers, that's we know, and I bet you that's a lot of Europeans too that stopped messing with him. You see what I'm saying? Them conservatives. You know what I'm saying? I mean, excuse me, well, both. It's just people really don't want us to have nothing. Let's just be honest and stuff. They just want us to right where we at. Um, you got to look at it like this for the elites. That's another group trying. You got to look at at it with these people. You know what I'm saying? These people that's on our level, whatever. You see what I'm saying? It's competition. That's why it's called race, because it's a race. You know what I'm saying? It's a race to get whatever first, right? Let's just keep it 100. So, you see what I'm saying? And our nationality was taken from us. Let's just be honest. That's why they calling us black and African American, all these misnomer terms that we are not. You see what I'm saying? These people know that, and a lot of us don't know that. A lot of your misleaders is telling you that. You know what I'm saying? Purposely misleading you that because that's their job is to be misleaders. You know what I'm saying? So, what that tell you? That says a lot. That says a whole lot, man. You know, that shit is crazy. That's why I just be tripping. Like, I don't know. I just be tripping off that shit, man. Like, um, we just really gotta, just come together, man, and just like, even on a smaller level, we act a certain way toward each other. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. And what does that tell you? That tells you a lot. That tells you that we not liking each other. The hell with these other races or how they feel about us. You know what I'm saying? It's about how we feel about each other, right? Our own. So I mean, I don't know. I just be looking at stuff like that in that perspective. You feel what I'm saying? We really got to just, what I'm saying, be on our P's and Q's and really when it comes down to this shit, man, just stop feeling, man, and just do, put that logic, what I'm saying, and the mastermind together and come up with a dope plan. You see what I'm saying? Because um, we behind the eight ball like a mug right now, man. So, what I'm saying? We've been behind the eight ball for a minute, Um, people don't want us to have none at all. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, do we even want us to have anything? You know what I'm saying? That's the question. Is that what we want? We act like we don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't treat each other a certain way. So, why would we? How would we want that? You know what I'm saying? Right? I don't know, man. I'm just like really tripping, man. Like it's just wild how this a lot of this stuff plays out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff plays out a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Because these misleaders are making it. You know what I'm saying? These people on these secret societies and these upper echelons are making it like that. But see, any other group, they don't do their people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a you do something for me, I do something for you thing. You see what I'm saying? With their people. With us, it's just some straight up greed. These people, you know what I'm saying, selling us out. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing, even though we're not African. We're not African. All right? I'm not. But the only thing that, the one thing I do agree with, and we have in common with the Africans, you see what I'm saying, besides a lot of melanin, is the fact that both of the people that's supposed to represent us sell us out. The Africans, they sell their people out. You know what I'm saying? The leaders, they sell their people out. The so-called misleaders sell our people out. It's the same thing. So we're going through something really similar in a different land. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting how that is working out for us, right?
To redress the long-standing maltreatment of Black artists in the entertainment industry, to address police brutality in the U.S., and attempt to dismantle broader systemic racism, Ice Cube penned a document titled A Contract with Black America. In a conversation on The Breakfast Club, Ice Cube discussed numerous aspects addressed in the contract. When host Angela Yee brought up Hollywood representation, he expressed his belief that Hollywood has wronged the Black community for years. He suggested that studios willing to rectify this should finance Black-run studios, enabling them to narrate their stories without interference from the traditional Hollywood system.
Did you know that you could get $50,000 to over $150,000 of investment capital at zero?
That's a good idea.
Undoubtedly,
You know what I'm saying? You know, we have our own studios, we have our own establishment to make music, and you know what I'm saying, they can't come in and let you know what I'm saying, and try to tell you what you want to make music about. That's kind of dope. I like that. Yeah, man.
Ice Cube's actions were courageous, and he has already asserted that his contract with Black America has had detrimental effects on his career and his Big Three basketball league. When he detailed the contents of the penned contract, he contended that Hollywood studios have perpetuated the misrepresentation and exploitation of Black narratives and their history for over a century, often attributing it to white characters rather than handing these rights to Black individuals themselves. Ice Cube proposed that these well-known studios should financially support a studio run exclusively by Black individuals, free from external influences, and where the creative works are owned by the Black artists, directors, writers, and the team that bring the projects to fruition. He also proposed a regular contribution to the studio as compensation for the harm inflicted upon the Black community over the years. Ice Cube clarified that his proposal did not seek segregation in the entertainment industry. He envisaged Black artists continuing to collaborate with major studios like MGM, Warner Brothers, and Universal. He mentioned that many of his colleagues
Notice when we do something or we have something for our own or us, it's segregation. You know what I'm saying? They want to try to flip it to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, it's like some racism. Or I'm just tired of it, man. When everybody else do something, it's all good. And it's the Hollywood just gets on my nerves, man. They play a big part in the media, play a big part in this propaganda and this bullshit about our so-called people. You know what I'm saying? And culture. I'm just tired of it, man. I really am. Busta Rhymes saying that bullshit at the BET Awards. It's enough is enough. These people are just paid to just throw us off and keep us stagnated. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, man. Paid to push the narratives, the slavery narratives, and all this bullshit on the victim narratives. You feel me? Like,
had projects they couldn't push forward because some white individuals didn't understand their creative vision. He believed a dedicated space for Black creatives would be beneficial. Furthermore, Ice Cube emphasized that Hollywood needs to compensate for the harm it has caused to Black people, arguing that negative media portrayal has contributed to police brutality. He argued that the way law enforcement treats Black people is a learned behavior from TV shows like NYPD Blue. Ice Cube's straightforwardness, his refusal to be part of Hollywood, and his decision not to get vaccinated might be among the many reasons for his alleged exclusion from Hollywood
and see,
projects.
I'm feeling them because you know what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff in movies and portrayals of us and this and that, man, throughout Hollywood puts us in a certain light. You know what I'm saying? It puts us in a certain light with you know what I'm saying, with these people, man, and it just yeah, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't good. It just puts us in a funny light. It gives people, you know what I'm saying, room to stereotype because that's a lot of people do stereotype us. You know what I'm saying? They go off the stereotype through how that Hollywood pushes and portrays the news, that Chicago narrative. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's Mexican cartels in Chicago, they're not telling you about. It's just ridiculous, man. At this point, man, we're not calling it out because we busy. You know what I'm saying? On TikTok, we're busy on Instagram. We're busy doing stupid shit, looking at stupid shit, caring and worrying about stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they have us. They got us like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They got us entertainment minded. You feel me? They got us wanting to be entertained. They got us, laughing and joking and dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
One fan remarked, all companies and hospitals that fired people for the illegal COVID vaccine mandates and those who were injured by said mandates should sue them all. Ice Cube banned from Hollywood for not getting vaxxed, followed by another comment, what's up with Ice Cube saga? So what do you think about Hollywood's supposed gatekeeping of Ice Cube? Could it be because he refuses to conform, or is there a deeper secret they're trying to hide? Share your thoughts in the comments section.
come on now. You already, let's keep going on, man. You already know. Feel me? I mean, I ain't can't. I already know. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like some funny stuff, but you never know. But I just think it could be because what they said it was. So, you know what I mean? Anytime they tell you to do something, you got to do it. Your control. It's kind of like you being on the job. You still clocking in and clocking out. If your boss tell you to do something, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck, it's insubordination. If you don't terminate, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It seems like termination maybe in Hollywood maybe is either getting killed, you know what I'm saying, or getting really crazy ass humiliation ritual. So it seemed like it's like, you know what I'm saying, like they can make you or break you. You see what I'm saying? That's what that saying is all about. So you know what I'm saying? I just be tripping, man. I don't even be right. I just be like, yeah, you know, it's a crazy little concept, crazy little world with this stuff, man. That's going on. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That shit is crazy, dude. But I mean, this is the industry, man. I'm not like I said. These people sign up for weird stuff, the type of weird stuff that we sign up for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't be tripping. I just like kind of pay no mind at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. And then the whole Jamie Foxx thing, it's just like it was weird because they were like, "Oh, was this on?" You know what I'm saying? They was showing him on the boat, but there was just like, "Oh, you know, people were speculating too that this was old footage before all this happened to him and all this." It's meant to confuse you. It's meant to keep y'all, you know what I'm saying, guessing. It's meant to have you, give you unanswered questions to where you wanted more and more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the news is just full of shit, man. He like third, fourth branch of the damn government. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust them. I've been never trusted. You see what I'm saying? It's all negative stuff they report, especially about us. Yeah, but guess what? There's Asian Crips and Bloods. They don't never be talking about them Asian Crips and Bloods in California out here. They got Crips and Bloods that's Asian. They don't never talk about news, never talk about that, never bring them up. It just lets you know. You see what I'm saying? It just lets you know it's just it's a double standard. You know what I'm saying? Like all day, you know. They'll never be on some what's the name type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up fair. You know what I'm saying? Fair is not in that what's the name? That's not in that archive. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. You know, it's just getting more weirder, man. But and I just knew people. Oh man, nothing different like that. I knew it was just like I knew it just seemed like a publicity stuff, man. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. You know, it's like seemed like it's something more and more to you know what I'm saying, get them or get you. You see what I'm saying? In suspense to get you want more, like I just said. You know what I'm saying? One of the next news story, next news feed. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's just like it's a crazy situation that we dealing with. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the other thing is the reparations thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna talk about this for a little second. You know, the thing is with the people, not reparations, boy, the reparations for the people in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's just like here we go again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know what I feel about the reparations thing. I think we should be getting it reparations for Jim Crow and red line and certain things. You know what I'm saying? You already know. I don't even want to go into the slavery thing. That's just a topic that you know what I'm saying. But anyway, we should be getting something right. But the people from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then they said, you know what I'm saying? See, they mentioned an article about that didn't have nothing to do with it, but they mentioned an article about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, reparations for descendants of American slaves. What does slavery have to do with Tulsa, Oklahoma? You see what I'm saying? Like what happened to the people? See, you see how they do it? It's just I don't mess with the media. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with the media at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with the media, man. So I'm gonna do another. You know what? I'm gonna do a show about this, man. We're gonna do a show about this, man. Next show is gonna be about the people from Tulsa. I don't want to go too much into it, but I just think you know what I mean. It's just bullshit. It's shenanigans. It's just at the end of the day, they don't want us to have nothing. People are comfortable with us not being comfortable. Us being comfortable with not having shit. There we go. That's better. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, oh, there's people that got, certain celebrities, but we're not the celebrity. You know what I'm saying? We're not celebrities, so I don't know. What y'all think, man? We're not celebrities at all. You know what I'm saying? And so the thing is, you see what I'm saying? The establishment and the elite, You know what I'm saying? It's just like they know the government and them are all entwined with all that. You see what I'm saying? It's all they all entwined. So so it's just like okay, don't worry. The government, like, don't worry, we got, you know what I'm saying, the rest of everybody else, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, the middle class and poor and all, because damn, there ain't no middle class, it's just regular people, we got them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get the celebrities. Y'all worry about the celebrities, right? That's how they hitting that. So and then they, they both them groups got us okay. They got us on lock. You know what I'm saying? We good. They know that we're good. You know what I'm saying? They know that they got us under some, you know what I'm saying, under control, man. We're not gonna come together. There's too many things that divide us, man. Race, sex. They put, you know what I'm saying? What else? You know what I'm saying? Wealthy, poor. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just too many things, man. You know, culture, and they pushing a slave narrative on us. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody try to look down on us, like, you see. That's why I don't be tripping. I don't never I don't prescribe to that narrative. I don't honor that. I don't hold that like no damn badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my people are actually Indian, so I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that and subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. I won't do it. I refuse to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're not going over there with that. I mean, that's what we're not doing. I can't. I refuse to do it. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So I don't know, y'all. What y'all think, man? I just think that there's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying, with the establishment, with the powers that be, for sure, definitely, most definitely. There's a lot of strange, weird things that they have to do. I would think so, and it seems like to actually get what they want to get where, you know what I'm saying. Um, it's just really weird. It seems weird. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, you know, yeah, man. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? That's the Holly branch. You see what I'm saying? The branch of the Holly tree. You know what I'm saying? That's some weird type stuff right there. So the way Hollywood was just founded and all that too was weird. The stuff that they said they got to do is weird. The rituals they said they got to do is weird. You see what I'm saying? The fact that they even got to do rituals is weird. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's the fact that they can't say too much or do too much, or, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. It's just too much stuff, you know what I'm saying, in Hollywood that I can't justify. Look at how they get dressed at these balls and these, you know what I'm saying, like in these award shows, man. They be looking, Met Galas and all, they be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like some shit off that one movie, Eyes Wide Shut, some weird type. You know what I'm saying? And that movie let you know that they was doing weird shit. So I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I'm gonna get off this thing, man. So good looking out for rocking with me. A couple cats that came on or whatever. So yeah, man, stay vigilant, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just stay focused, man. Keep your eyes on the prize, man, and don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, play you. Um, you know what I'm saying? When you know something and you got a hunch about something, man, follow your hunch, follow your gut, follow your first mind, because these people be fronting. People try to play you out. You see what I'm saying? They try to call you a conspiracy theorist and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you stating the truth, and facts and the truth is two different things. Opinions and facts and truths are all three different things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. So I'm gonna do a show, another show, man, this week, man. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the Tulsa, Oklahoma thing. You know how scandalous these people are. You know what I'm saying? A judge ruled against the three survivors. This is really scandalous. But if those were some Holocaust victims, that would not happen like that. See, it's just a double standard. Y'all see what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all. So catch me on the next show. Like, comment, subscribe. You see what I'm saying? If you're not subscribe, man, and share this out to y'all social media. And I'm gonna holler at y'all. All right, peace.